All right, I think we're live.
Yeah,
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. Uh, hope it's been a good week for everyone so far. It's been, for me, I don't know if it feels like it's gone fast or slow. It kind of feels like it's been a long week, so I'm glad that it's
yeah,
Friday, but at the same time, usually busy weeks are the ones that go fast. So
yeah.
I don't know. Uh, Welcome, Kendall. I have Kendall here for sprints today, which is always exciting. I've had her on my channel before, but just in case anyone here is not following Kendall, definitely do so. I've got her information linked in the description. But Kendall, what will you be working on today?
I took your kind of advice and did a list,
Love
so I'm very
it.
proud. Um, I have like 12 things that I need to get done, like
Okay,
schoolwork stuff. So it's gonna be all
nice.
schoolwork though.
Okay. Did you start last week back with school or this week?
Yeah, I started last week, and
Okay.
it was like a really easy week because it's just introductions and stuff like that. But
Now you're
they
getting
really
into
cracked
the
down this
actual
week. I
stuff.
was like,
Yeah, now you're into
y'all.
the actual work.
Yeah. You think they're gonna like ease you in, but it's kind of just like a hey, and then you get like shoved in front of a bus and you're like, you
Oh
know,
gosh. Well, yeah, hopefully we can knock some stuff out today.
yeah.
I also was starting to write a to-do list. I don't quite have everything on it because I was copying one from earlier. So far I only have 4 things on my to-do list, but I think I'll have some things to add. But I
Yeah.
love a good to-do list to
I
keep me
know.
on
I love
track.
the check mark, like getting to check it off. It makes me
Mhm.
accomplished.
Yeah, I'm the type of person also where usually if I have like a task that's actually like 3 or 4 things at a time, I'll like list each one individually so that I can
That's what I
uh
did.
yeah, check each one off even though
I'm
they
like,
all like
some of
go
these,
together.
yeah, some of these are like read the reading and then take a quiz on it, but I'm like, I'm putting down the reading.
One, then the other. Yeah.
That's two things.
Yeah, love that. Awesome. Well, everyone else who's here with us, let us know what you are trying to get done and we will help keep you accountable. Hello, Sylvia. So excited for these. These will help me be more productive at work. Yep,
Oh yeah.
that's the goal. Trying to keep each other productive on this Friday, almost afternoon for me.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kat. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Hello, Rachel. Hello, listening to Delilah Green Doesn't Care while working on a TBR spreadsheet. That sounds fun.
Ooh.
That book I actually will be reading shortly. I'm working on a romance vlog,
Uh-huh.
and that's one of the books
It
on.
looks so good.
Yeah, I've heard good things, even though um, I haven't heard like that many people talk about it, but the people that I
Yeah.
have heard have said good things. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to read it. Hello, Marlene. I need to make my list and get productive. Yep, do it. Get that to-do
Yep.
list going. Hello, Yvette, working and might listen to some Babel. Nice. Are
Oof.
you currently reading anything right now, Kendall? Not like right now, but
I'm
like
like in the
in
middle
general.
of like 4 books. It's
Really?
bad. I'm in the
Still?
mood. Yeah, I'm in the mood to read
Yeah.
everything. And so I've been reading Mistborn, which I knew I was going to be reading books in between that one just because it's so big. And I'm reading Killer Chardonnay, which is a cozy. What else have I picked up? Oh, Wishtress for Jordan's
Mhm.
book club. And then I went and picked up How to Sell a Haunted House
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday or
Yep.
Wednesday, and I
Yeah.
started it last night
How are
or
you liking
Wednesday
that
night.
one?
It's so good.
I've been
Like
seeing
that
really
one,
good
yeah,
things about that early on too.
that one like might be my favorite so far of his.
Okay, that's good to know because
Yeah,
I've only read one Grady Hendrix book so far. I
same.
read My Best Friend's Exorcism,
That's what I've read.
and
Yeah,
yeah, I didn't love it. Like it was fine. I
yeah,
think it was 3 stars, but I wasn't like I need to read every book he's
yeah,
ever written. So
right.
I'm gonna wait to see reviews on How to Sell a Haunted
Yeah,
House, but if it continues to get really good reviews, then I may pick it up.
yeah.
So,
Are you reading anything? Right? Are you
uh
reading your romance books or
So I
is that for?
am working on a romance video, but
Okay.
I did just this morning start Off the Deep End by Lucinda Berry as kind of
Okay.
a cleanser in between some
Yeah.
romances because I feel like too many romances in a row.
Like,
I'm
that's
just
enough
like,
love.
these are all the same. Like
Yeah.
it's just repeating the same thing over and over. So
Yeah.
I need a little thriller in my life.
There you go.
And this is for Jessie from Reading with
Yeah.
Jess, her book club. They're doing their discussion on Monday, and they're having the author on the live show, which I think is
I
so
heard.
cool.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, I think that's going to be such a cool discussion. So I wanted
Yeah.
to read the book so I could actually like
Yeah.
watch that and participate in it. But and it's a really quick
Yeah.
audiobook. I had to get it through Audible and I had to spend a credit on it because I couldn't find it on
Oh,
any of the other
yeah.
apps, which is always a bummer.
Yeah.
But it's reading quickly. So
Well, that's good.
hopefully I enjoy it. I've seen not
Mixed.
great
Yeah, I've
reviews
seen
so far. So
I've seen a few, but
yeah, so we'll see how that discussion goes. I still think it'll be
yeah.
obviously interesting to talk to the author just
Yeah.
because like writing a
It's a
thriller
very yeah, it's a
is
very
so
different
interesting to
concept
me.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, the concept of this book is interesting. Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
this mom who's driving with her son and her son's friend in her car. She ends up driving into this lake or whatever, and she is trying to save her son, but she ends up saving the other boy, and her son dies, and then the other boy goes missing. So it's very like
So much
unbelievable
going on.
high
Yeah.
drama, but but it's, it's fun for
Yeah.
thrillers to be a little bit unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel is sewing per usual, finalizing the restock for today.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Is today when
I
the
yeah.
Valentine's collection, yeah, goes live?
Yeah.
Everyone definitely go check out Rachel's
For real.
Instagram to see the new Valentine's sleeves. I may have to pick one of
I
those
know.
up
I'm
during
like,
these
today's
sprints.
payday, so
Yeah. Hello, Stephanie, reading Age of Vice and really enjoying it. I have seen amazing reviews for that book, and
really.
I would not have been interested in it otherwise,
Yeah.
just based on like the cover and the synopsis doesn't sound that
Same.
intriguing, but
Hmm.
it's gotten really good reviews. So
Wow.
I'm a little intrigued. Hello, Katie, reading Cozy Mystery Race and Writers. I thank you
Cute.
for keeping me on target with my books. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Hello, Jennifer. I have a list of to-dos that have been carried over in my planner for like 4 weeks. Oh my God, I'm going to
Mm.
work hard. Knock them out, girl. That'll feel so good
Yeah.
to get things done. Hello, Olivia. Popping in to say hey while at work. Hope you're having a good day at work and it goes quickly for you.
Yeah.
How does that work when the author is there during a live? What if y'all don't like it? I hope you like it though. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it'll work. I would assume they're not going to talk about like what they like and didn't like in
Yeah.
front of the author. I think that would be a little
That would be so
inappropriate
sad.
to
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
to
like
talk
trashing
about.
her book in front of her. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if they're planning on doing like the
Yeah.
discussion of the book and then talk to the author or if the author's there just like ask her questions and stuff and not talk about opinions of the book during it, but we'll see. I don't know. I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of romance booktubers do like author interviews, but I've
Mhm.
never seen anyone do a thriller author like
Yeah,
interview
I know.
or meeting. So I'm very excited for this one. Hopefully I'll be back this afternoon. I could use some sprints to motivate me to edit a video. Yeah, come on
Same.
back. We'll be here for a while. I think both me and Kendall have lots
Yeah.
to do.
It's
So
a lot.
my brother is coming to visit next week, so I think the first thing I'll do is finish going through boxes of pics and separating his out for him. Oh, fun. That sounds like a fun activity. All right, well, let's go ahead and get right on into it. I have to set up my screen sharing real quick. Okay, here we go. We'll get started on our first sprint. So check in with you guys in 45 minutes and see if we got some stuff down. All right. How'd you do? How did everyone do? Let us know what you got done. Kendall, what'd you get done?
I got two things done,
Nice.
so
Good start.
yeah. What about you?
I added some more things to my list and I got 4 things done. Again, some of them were like the easy things that it's like, I'm
Yeah,
just
one
gonna
of mine was easy.
yeah, I'm gonna write this down because I know it's gonna be really quick to check off. So
Yeah,
I have 5 things left. Most of them are easy, and then one of them is like a longer
right,
that I'm probably not gonna get done today, but I at least wanna start on. Um,
right.
yep. Let's see. How is everyone else doing? Let's see. Okay, I think here we were. So Rachel has lots to do. I'll be here. The restock goes live at 5 my time. Okay, so 5
Okay.
Pacific time. So not till later. But
I'm gonna
yep,
be
set
waiting.
your reminders. Yeah.
Yeah,
Set your reminders. Get waiting on the site for right when it launches.
yeah, definitely.
Grab yourself a book sleeve. Hi, Julie. Happy Friday. Working per usual. I'll be trying to read some of Off the Deep End between calls. Yeah, I actually was listening to that as well. And I am, it looks like a little over halfway. So it's,
How are you liking it?
I'm liking it. I mean,
Mm,
it's kind of at this point, I think, gonna depend like on the ending. It could either,
right.
go up at the end or dip down at the end.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I'm fairly entertained. It has a very similar feeling to Saving Noah, which is the only other Lucinda Berry book that I've read, which is very like morally gray kind of,
mhm,
and it's about this well, that one's about a mom trying to protect her kid who was convicted for molesting young children. And this is a very different plot, but it's also like moms trying to relate to their sons,
yeah.
um, and like going
Oh,
against what everyone in the media is saying about them and like trying
right.
to help their own children. So it's very interesting. I haven't read any other books that do that. And now this
Yeah.
is the second one by this author that feels really similar. So
Wow.
yeah, let us know how you're liking it too, Julie, if you
Yeah.
got to read it. Can't wait for the restock. Same. Hello, hopped on a bit late. My notifications for lives don't come through immediately. No worries. We'll go for a while, so plenty of time. Hello, Danielle. Running late, but you're running errands. Nice. Hopefully you were productive. Working at home this snowy day. Nice. Yeah, it snowed here too this week. So we've got
Did it?
a bunch of snow everywhere. There was a delay for the schools around here on, I think it was Thursday, yesterday, maybe, or maybe Wednesday. I can't remember. But so it's not currently snowing here, but it feels very snowy. So
Mm.
I feel ya. Watching Keisha's video where she met you guys, Kendall. I'll be back to chat. Yes, I can't wait to watch that video.
Yeah.
All of your guys' Instagrams and stuff were so fun to see.
Yeah. There's so much footage.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
sure.
I told them, I was like, do not count on mine coming out anytime soon.
Yeah. And speaking of
Speaking of,
Keisha,
yeah.
popping in to say hi. You're at work, so you're probably back, but thanks for popping on and saying hi. Hello, working from home, and I have love having sprints to keep me company. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hello, just joining now, working from home this afternoon and preparing some year-end financial statements. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Glad to have these
Sounds
sprints.
sounds great.
Yeah, it's getting to that time, isn't it, where it's like tax time.
Yeah.
Great.
Love it.
Hello, Emily. Currently listening to the audiobook Luna by Ann Peters. I have not heard of that. Have
I
you?
think I have either. Gotta look it
You'll
up.
look it up. Oh, yeah. Another thing I plan to do today is make a 1 minute Wheel of Fortune audition video. That's fun.
Ooh.
My husband, one of his aunts, I guess, was on Wheel of Fortune a
Really?
while ago. Yeah. So that's funny. She's very eccentric. So I think they look for like big personalities.
Yeah.
So, Jennifer, do that if you're making your video.
Fine.
Make yourself very loud and eccentric. Yeah, that would be fun. to be on that show, though. I don't know if I'd
Yeah.
be very good at Wheel of Fortune, but being on any game show
Yeah,
would
I
be so
probably wouldn't
fun.
either.
I think I'd rather be on, like, Family Feud, I think is really fun.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hello, Claire. Working on some trainings for work. Hopefully, these sprints help me focus. Yep, they will. Danielle's update just got back from running errands, going to heat up some leftovers for lunch, and going to make some more coffee. Nice. I probably should think about lunch sometime soon here.
Yeah,
It's 12 for me, so it's not as late.
yeah.
Doing laundry, and I just started listening to The Death of Vivek OG. I read that book and I think I gave it 4 stars. I
Ooh,
really liked it, but it's pretty intense. It's
really?
yeah, it's pretty hard hitting. So I hope you're enjoying it, Marlene. Hey, Aspasia, just put some spinach artichoke dip in the oven. Nice. Now gonna do some readings for class. Not as
Yay.
fun, but we'll keep you company. Okay, Julie didn't get any reading done, watching YouTube videos, just watched Ashley's Haunted House Horror Books video and about to watch Gabby's 3 New Thrillers video. Nice. I haven't been on YouTube yet this morning, but
Me either. Well,
there's
I
so
watched
much.
Keisha's, but I haven't. My whole list of like watch later is so
Yeah,
long.
so is mine. It's so hard to keep up with them.
Yep.
Almost done working on your spreadsheet. Very nice. Heading out for a walk. I'll be back shortly. Sounds good. Went from 26 to 35% of Delilah Green doesn't care and worked on your TBR spreadsheet. Awesome. Let us know how you're liking Delilah Green. Straightened my room, aired out the house, called about a prescription, and sheets in the washer. There you go. That's
Productivity.
very productive. If I
Yeah.
was really on top of my stuff, I would go put laundry in the
Yeah,
washer.
I would be cleaning something, but
Yeah, I really should, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
me either.
Oh my goodness. Kiddos are saying they're doing good and waving hi. Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute. Hi,
I
kiddos.
love the babies.
I know. I love with my kids, my daughter at least, my son is too little to know what's going on, but Krissa
Yeah,
likes when I am watching people's, especially like live streams like this where they're
yeah.
talking to each other. She's like, Mom, are those your friends? And I'm like,
She's
yeah,
so freaking cute.
I know. And then she likes to like hold up an object that's not a phone, but she's like, Mom, I'm talking to my friends. Like, Mom, I'm watching my friends.
Oh,
Like,
a
pretends she's
little
watching YouTube.
little booktuber in the making.
Yeah, really. Only at 20% into the book, but don't have any strong opinion yet. Okay, sounds good. Read a couple chapters of an arc I'm reading while work is quiet.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Gave Vivek OG a 4 too, but now I think of it, it should have been a 5. Yeah, it's the type of book that like lingers with you and you keep
Wow.
thinking about for a long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely recommend it. And it's a perspective that I don't really read from and a diverse
Hmm,
author and culture. So,
yeah.
would recommend. All right. Well, we can keep ourselves on track, get back to
Oh,
the sprinting. Like,
it's
do we
always like
have
a
to?
bittersweet moment. Yeah, we're like,
I know.
ugh.
I know. I feel like I'm very quick with the comments and chatting, and I'm like, all right, back to it.
Yeah.
Other people like
Other people.
chat for half an hour. No shade to you guys. You're just better small talkers than me. I'm not a very good
Yeah,
small talker, so I'm
me
just like,
either.
all
I
right,
just
don't have
go
anything
along
else
with.
to
Yep.
say.
I'm like, all right, that's enough.
All right, let's do another 45 minutes. Talk to you guys in a bit. All right. That was a fast sprint. How'd it go for you? Can you hear me? You're looking like you can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me?
Can you hear me? Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my headphones died.
Okay.
Um,
How'd
sorry.
you
Okay, I'm good now.
how'd you do that sprint?
Pretty good. I got like 4 things done, so
Nice.
more or less,
That's a good chunk.
yeah.
Nice. I only checked one more thing off my to-do list, but I ate lunch. I did start some laundry, so everyone inspired me to do that. And while I was eating, I started watching Keisha's vlog of you guys since I was eating lunch. But so I did maybe I checked 2 things off, but I'm getting there. I only have like 3 things left on the list. But of course, they're the most time consuming
Yeah.
things I'm leaving to the end. So
Um,
yep. Everyone else, how have you been doing? Danielle said she loves how I do these because we were talking about how I speed through the chit chat and get right back to the productivity. So I'm
yeah.
glad other people like it. Hopefully, it keeps everyone on track. And Rachel was going to continue on how to sell a haunted house while taking listing pictures. Nice. Hopefully, you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Hey Gwen, just got home from running some errands. Gonna grab my book now and read for a bit. Also reading How to Sell a Haunted House and on page 196. So you're quite a ways into it, Gwen. How are you enjoying it? Danielle's update started the last Mrs. Parrish, got 3% done, organized your books, wrapped a couple birthday gifts, ate some lunch, wrote out birthday cards, and vacuumed. That
Um,
was a productive one and good. Yeah, you could hear me first. Your face was telling me you could not hear me. So I was like, is it me? What's going on? Yeah, that went by fast. You got to page
yeah.
237. How long is that book? Is it like a normal
Yeah.
300 something?
I mean, I don't know how many pages it is, but it's pretty, and it's not like I don't know. It kind of, I'm trying to think of a book that it reminds me of. What Home Before Dark, Riley
Mm,
Sager, that book is about that thick.
okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like
so like a pretty
yeah,
standard
but the story is
thriller.
so interesting that you like are flying through the pages and you don't even realize.
Yeah, that's the
But
best.
yes.
Nice. Julie got like 2 pages read, cleaned off her desk a little, and made a couple low carb bean and chicken tacos for lunch. Nice.
Okay.
That sounds good and also pretty healthy. So good
Um,
job. Got the bathroom clean. Nice. That's never a fun job. Sylvia had a productive sprint, finished 2 tasks, cleaned your area, now getting ready for a meeting. Nice. Yeah, I had 2 meetings this morning, which Fridays, I don't always have meetings. I say like half the time. And um, I hopped on this sprint like right before we started. Kendall saw me coming in hot right off a meeting. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I feel really frazzled. Usually I don't have meetings right before sprints. So, uh, yeah. So, but I don't have any meetings the rest of the afternoon as I usually don't on Friday afternoons. So it's nice to be able to just focus on productivity. But I hope your meeting goes well. Dishes and read some of Wistress. We'll be remaking my bed next. Nice. How far are you in Wistress, Kendall?
Not that far. Probably like close to 100 pages in.
Okay. And
Um,
that discussion isn't for like another week, I don't think, right?
now it's
Okay.
a week away. I think
Okay.
I won't be on the discussion sadly, but
Oh, okay.
I will
Sadly.
try and hop in. Olivia's birthday is that day,
Oh,
and
yeah.
her sister like asked me and another one of her friends if we could come and hang out with them and go to some.
Uh, That's
fun
so
little
fun.
bar downtown.
Nice.
And her friend can't make it, so it's just going to be me and her sister. And I was like, I'm not going to ditch her on her birthday.
Yeah. That's
So,
fun. So her birthday's on the 27th?
yeah.
Okay, mine's on the 28th. I didn't know that we were
I'm
so
sorry.
close like that. We're
I was
so
wondering if your birthday was like actually on your birthday sprint day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, mine is on the 28th.
That's so
And
cute.
I'm turning 28, so it's my
Oh my
golden
gosh, I love
birthday.
that.
Mhm.
I
Very
love
exciting.
my golden birthday was so early because I was born on the 5th. So it's
I think it's so funny, that concept, because yeah, anyone whose is like 10 and under, it's like not actually that
okay.
exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like I don't even remember what I did, but
Yeah, versus yeah, mine's on the 28th, so I feel like it's all special. My husband's is on the 31st, so his is
oh wow.
still coming up. So we're like, we haven't had it yet, but yeah, some people's are like, my first birthday was my golden birthday. So it's not special at all. Not that mine is actually special because I'm not really doing anything crazy, but okay. Rachel says this book is freaking her out. What page are you on? Are you getting freaked out?
I am on page 140, I think, and I was just getting to a part that I knew was going to freak me out, and I was like, I have to put it down.
You're like, shut that, put it away.
I read like 30 pages, I think. The first night I read it, and I saw the like last sentence on the chapter I finished was creepy. I was like, I'm gonna just shut this before I get a nightmare, and I'm gonna just head back.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's interesting me because you mentioned Home Before Dark, and
Mhm.
when I read that book, I was just in like the perfect mindset, so I was letting myself be completely creeped out by it, and that was so much fun to
Yeah,
just be like creeped out by the house and everything. So, if that's what this one is doing, then maybe I will pick it up.
it's very interesting to me. I don't know how other people are feeling, but it's one of those where I'm like thinking like you're rooting for the main character because she
Mhm.
is like having to deal with her freaking family and her family's annoying and all this other stuff. But then there's things that she says or things that she thinks, and I'm like, are you okay? Like maybe something is wrong with you. Maybe you're the problem. I don't know.
It's me, hi.
Yeah,
The
I'm like,
problem is me.
eh.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, interesting. I'm very curious because I know so many people are reading it right now.
Literally everybody.
I'm so interested to see people's final reviews start coming in.
Same.
Okay, at about 415 pages. So it's yeah, a little
It's
bit on the
cool.
longer side, but not too long. Nice. And yeah, you're talking about also How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix, among your other 3 or 4 books that you're in the middle of.
I never do that, and I hate it. But it's just been like I'm doing buddy reads with people, and then they're starting, and I'm like, I'm gonna start, and then it's just a big mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that type of reader either. So when people say they have more than like 3 books
It's
going
because
at a time, I'm like, "How?"
literally me in every sprint. I'm like, how are y'all reading that many? And then I'm
Yeah.
sitting there four.
Yeah. Hello, I just got home from taking your son to afternoon classes and really would like to get some cleaning and reading done before you have to pick the kids up from school. Nice. We will get back to sprinting here soon and keep you accountable. So definitely. I know I'm so excited for the birthday sprints I'm doing. So many of my friends are joining. It's going to be so fun. I've got some secret plans up my sleeve for things to do that night. So it'll be really fun. It's scheduled on my channel for anyone who needs to set a reminder for the night of the 28th. And yeah, Rachel's on page 126, so close to you. If you get creeped out by dolls, then this one will scare you to bits. But if they don't, well, then it won't scare you. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the movie. It's called like The Boy or something. That was a doll. Yeah, that that movie's funny. I can't really talk about it without spoiling, but my husband and I went to watch it. I convinced him to watch a scary movie and he doesn't like scary movies at all. And that one centers a boy. It's like this family who has this doll that they treat like their child and they hire like a nanny or something to like literally take care of this doll. I think that's the premise anyway. It's been a few years since I watched it, um but it's funny, like, the first half I was scared for a particular reason, and then something changes, and then I was like, "Oh, not scared anymore." And then like my husband was like the opposite. He's like, "I wasn't scared until they switched it up, and then I was terrified." So I wonder what category this one falls into and what the like twists and stuff have in store.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And Julie's gonna read that in March for Gabby's book club. Okay, maybe I should read it in March then too for
I
that.
think
That's
we-
good to know that
we
that's
have-
what that is. But this is literal dolls because their mom made them.
yeah. It's
Okay.
not a spoiler. There's like this opening kind of scene near the beginning of the book, and there's her mom made like these two dolls that represent her, the main character, and her brother, and they're just sitting in chairs, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, this is fishy. Okay, yeah, similar because the mom was obsessed with her dolls, and it's like the kids. Okay,
weird.
interesting. Very interesting. My husband doesn't like toys in scary movies at all. Oh, that's an interesting thing to not like. We had a toy go off on its own after my grandpa died, and my husband was like, "Nope, throw it away."
Oh
That
my
happens all the time with us. I have toddlers, and they have a whole bunch of toys that are like battery operated, and
god.
we all the time will be in our room, like about to go to bed, and we can hear one of them go off in the living room, and we're just looking at like, "Are you gonna go get that? No. Are you gonna go get that? No." Like, we're just gonna we're gonna ignore that that's happening out there and hope it's not an intruder.
That would be me.
Yeah, I'm more scared about an intruder than like a ghost or spirit or something
Yeah,
touching the toy. Like that doesn't even cross my mind. It's
yeah.
just like as long as
So
nobody's coming into my house right now, then all right, let's get back into it. I'm thinking I'll probably do two more sprints. So if you are good with that, then that's what we'll plan on. If you need to leave before that, then of course that's always fine. But that's what I'm thinking. So everyone else can be prepared for two more 45 minuters. So let's get back into productivity and we'll check in another 45 minutes. Okay, that went fast again for me. Every time I do sprints, I'm like, it's amazing when you just like sit down and actually focus how much
Yeah.
you can actually get done in not
Yep.
much time. So I checked 2 more things off, so I just have my one thing left to do. And like I was talking about before, it's more of a longer term project, so I probably won't finish that last one today, but if I at least get started on it, that will be good. So I'm feeling pretty good about my productivity. How about you?
I've only got 2 more things left, but they're like my longest things. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, gonna be working on those for probably the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, at least you're getting it done, like, I
Yeah.
for schoolwork, I feel like it would I remember it being so hard to be motivated to do things on, like, a Friday afternoon because it's so easy to be like, "I'll do it on Sunday," and then Sunday comes and you're like, "Why did I leave everything for me to do on Sunday?"
Basically,
Yeah, so
I like put them
you're
off
doing
until
great.
today. Yeah, I put them off till today because I was like, I want to do stuff like school stuff on Jordan's productivity sprints and feel productive instead of just like reading. But
Yeah. Yeah, then hopefully you can spend the actual weekend, like, relaxing and reading.
yeah,
That's always better.
yeah,
Nice. Well, we'll do one more sprint, after we go through comments and stuff on camera. Then you can do whatever you need to do the rest of the afternoon. But it sounds like you've done pretty well at knocking the
yeah.
things off your to-do list, so that's good. Hello, Summer. Having a lazy day because you're on your period and it's kicking your butt, but I'm going to try and read a little bit more of the Starless Sea. Aw, man. Bummer you're not feeling great, but hopefully you are really enjoying the Starless Sea. I think that's a reread for her and it's one of her favorite books. So, I
Yeah.
bet I bet that that's fun, hopefully cheering you up a little bit. And yes, enjoy that chill self-care day. I'm back snacking while listening to Free Fire by CJ Box and then cleaning the kitchen. Nice. I don't know that book, but hopefully you're enjoying it and hopefully you enjoyed your snack. Update, cleaned your Nespresso, took the bedding off to wash, vacuumed the mudroom, and read to 11%. Man, Danielle, every week you just come on these sprints and you're like, I cleaned my whole entire house. It's like, man, must be nice. That sounds so nice and productive. Washing bedding, man, that's something that is never fun. Back from my meeting and on my lunch break, I will try to pay some bills and do my Bible study during this break. Nice. Rachel, got all your product listing done. Nice. Hopefully, Rachel, you also get to have a relaxing weekend, though I suppose with a product launch, maybe that's not really like you launch the new collection this afternoon, so that I'm sure you'll get started on those right away. So maybe not as relaxing, but nice work, Rachel. Gwen made it to page 297. It's both hilarious and wild scary if you can get on board with the horror element. Okay. Sounds like you got to be in the right mindset to let
Yeah.
yourself like be invested in the horror. Yeah, feel better summer. Ended up listening to Finley Donovan instead. I'm at the very end, so things are intense. Nice. The first Finley or the new? When does the actual third book come out? Do you remember?
This coming Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have arcs for that book, or not a lot of people, but
And
people that I follow, some of them have arcs, so I don't know if people are
on it.
like reading the newest one or catching up on the previous ones.
So it comes out on the 31st. So not this
Okay,
week.
so a couple weeks. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be very interested to hear people's thoughts on that one too, because
Yeah.
it's such a beloved like series, but in my head, I'm like, how can it maintain like that level for so many books. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed to be like a 6-book series or something like that. Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh.
what I heard at some point. I don't know if that's true. I've done no actual research, but I thought I heard that. So
Wow.
that's a long
That is a lot.
series for that genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straightened up the fridge and read more of Wistress. I need to run some errands during the last sprint and update financial stuff. You've got this. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I agree it's wild and she can't stop listening. That's exciting. Thank goodness I was starting to fall asleep while working, staring at my dang computer screen.
Yeah.
Relatable. Take a 5-minute break. Let's chat. Let's get our minds off of work, wake up a little bit, and then hit one more productivity sprint nice and hard. Didn't read any of that sprint, filling out my reading journal, trying to stay on top of it so I don't forget things I've read before as before I get to add it to the journal. Yeah. Do you, Kendall, do you keep any kind of like tracker of your reading other than like Goodreads, or do you mainly use,
I have a
or what do you use?
like a book journal that's already like prepared. You just write in your reviews and stuff like that. Last year, and I kept up pretty well with it until like the summer, and then it kind of like went away. But I kind of somebody mentioned it on one of the sprints that I've been on, where they write like even if it's just in a small notebook, they just write the book that they're reading at the time, and then a few sentences to help with like wrap up clips and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I was like, I need to do that because I swear every time I read the book, I'm like, I have no idea I couldn't
Yeah,
tell you what it was about. I have no idea,
I know.
but who knows?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, and especially for like wrap ups, how do you keep track of what you read in a month?
So I went out and bought a journal not that long ago, so I'm gonna try and keep track of what I read and at least write like a few sentences and stuff like that. But I wish I had the like artistic ability and the like determination to do and motivation to do a journal, but
Yeah,
it's
me too. I love watching people do like beautiful bullet journals and reading journals where it's, yeah, like artistic on top of actually tracking the books. And
yeah,
that is not my skill
not
set either. So I don't, but I love looking at them. But yeah, I use Goodreads like in the moment because I always have my phone, so it's really easy to say like I'm currently reading this book, and then once I finish it, I always just like mark it as read and do my rating. I'm
mhm,
pretty good at keeping up with reviews on Goodreads too because I also really like having, even if it's just a few sentences, just to look
right,
back on my immediate thoughts after finishing. And then I keep a spreadsheet on my computer. Um, like it has everything, like all the books I own, and then year by year, I keep track of the order I read the books. And on there, especially this year, I'm trying to track more stuff about the books. Like this year, I'm tracking publisher and imprint and like author representation and things like that. But it's usually I'll like read a few books and then update my spreadsheet. So it's nice having Goodreads to go back to be like, what did I actually read in the last week? Because
probably.
it's tough to stay on top of them. Especially, I imagine, if you're the type of person who reads multiple books at once. It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know how you keep track of everything
um,
that you have going on.
probably.
But yeah, I love the idea of a physical reading journal. I just haven't been able to make that work.
Yeah, I really want to get better too about doing like my reviews on Goodreads. So I
Hmm.
feel like I don't really do that good.
Hmm.
I think I've written like maybe one last year where I was just like, what the heck did I just read? But I want to get better about that because I feel like a lot of people look at Goodreads and stuff like that and see what their friends have said about it, and
Yeah.
they know we have similar reading taste or something like that.
Yeah, I look at reviews all the time. So I definitely appreciate when people actually write them, and then yeah, write them in turn to like contribute to that
Right.
usefulness. And yeah, again, I just feel like the act of writing or typing out your thoughts like
Yeah.
not only helps you document them, but I feel like it also solidifies it in the brain a little bit and
Yeah.
it makes it more memorable. So even like you don't have to go back and reference your review, but just the act of writing it like
Right.
gets your thoughts a little bit clearer in your mind. So yeah,
Yeah.
last year I got way behind the last few months, and then I went back and had to write like 100 reviews
Like
like all at once.
for the next 2 days. Just
Yeah, that was not so fun. All right, Gwen will probably finish Haunted House up today because she just needs to know how it's going to end. Can't wait to hear the thoughts. Yeah, Danielle's killing it on the productivity. Okay, Summer's reading the first one. Cool. Yeah, the ending of that whole book is just a wild ride. That first one, especially,
yeah.
is really fun.
That's
So
what
that's
I've
awesome.
heard, that the third book kind of like, the second book's like more focused on Finley's relationships with people.
Hmm.
From what I've heard, the third book that people have read it, they've said that it's brought back the like craziness that the first
Okay.
book had.
Yeah,
And I
that's
always
good.
feel like the second book kind of slacks on stuff anyway. So
Yeah, I agree. The second one was a little bit less enjoyable to me than the first one. So that is good news that hopefully the third one is back up to like
yeah.
the fast pace. That's fun. Whenever I launch a new line, I do work all weekend, but I do treat myself on Friday nights with pizza and a Barnes trip. Ooh, there we go. Get so anxious that the launches will flop, so I have to decompress. Yeah, I imagine it's like you said it live, then you're like, I'm leaving. I'm going book shopping.
Like I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know anything.
Yeah, I'll check it later to see what orders are coming in, but
Yeah.
that sounds like a good routine, honestly, to just get your mind off of it in the moment and then come back to it. Seriously, it took me 45 minutes to write one review on Goodreads. Why are words so hard sometimes? Totally agree. And I think like the minute you finish a book, or sometimes I know you have to think about it a little bit, but like the closer to when you finish it, I
Mm-hmm.
find it the easier to write the
Yeah.
review.
Fresh on your mind.
Yeah. Unless I'm doing a vlog or something, if I update a vlog, then still kind of does the same thing where I like remember my thoughts a little bit better. So if I have a vlog clip that I can reference, then sometimes I use that to go back and write a review based on. But
Yeah.
when I start a series, I make a list of characters with a few facts. That way I can quickly remember who's who when the next book is released. That's a smart idea. Pizza and Barnes trip sounds amazing. I hope we sell a lot. Yes, girl. I have a friend on Insta who made a journal, and you could buy the PDF from her for $20 and print it out at home. That's nice. So nice having it already made and you just get to fill it out. Yeah, and you just can print it. That's really awesome. You don't have to like wait if you order like a personalized journal. There are some
Yeah.
people who sell those that I think are so beautiful, but I imagine the wait time is quite
Yeah.
long. So that's nice to be able to just print it in the moment. I've heard that too, Kendall. It makes me so happy about the third Finley book. Can't wait to read it. Yes, I hide from the world the moment I publish the launches. I understand. That makes sense. I write reviews for every book I read, and they take me 30 to 40 minutes a piece because expressing my thoughts is so hard. Yeah,
Honestly.
and you write thorough reviews. Plus, Gwen does like wrap ups on her podcast or her Patreon, and yeah, like Patreon podcast kind of. And they're much more thorough than most of my Goodreads reviews. Usually mine is just like, did I like it or not? What did I like or not like? And who would I recommend it to? Those are like usually the three things I cover. So sometimes it's like, this wasn't for me. It was whatever, too light and fluffy. Would recommend it if you like light and fluffy romances. Like pretty basic, but gets the job done.
Right.
The first Finlay book was abnormally manic, but book two fit the genre better. I liked both books for different reasons. Yeah, I think that's a good quality for a series to have, like
Yeah.
ebbs and flows, so it's not just level 10 the whole time or
Yeah.
really slow the whole time. So that's
Plus, they're
true.
probably going to be bringing in like the Russian like mafia now and stuff, or mob in the book, and you're kind of things are probably going to pick up with the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm going with it, but it's a little ridiculous, but
hey, you got this situation, but okay.
yeah. Okay, Elle, you write this.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more sprint. knock out our final few things on our to-do lists. So if anybody hasn't let us know what you're working on today, let us know and then we'll come back and check in 45 minutes and see what we got through this afternoon. So talk to you later. Okay, final sprint complete. How did we do?
I got. I have like one more big thing, but I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably save that till Sunday.
That's okay. I think you got a lot done. If you started with like 12 things on your list and you got 11 of them done in less than 4 hours, that's pretty good.
Yeah, felt
N-
productive.
Nice. Yeah, I got a good start on what I was working on. I didn't complete it, like I mentioned, but I'll be working on it through next week. So that's all good. And then I like decluttered my email inbox and my space around me. I filed some papers. So things are feeling clean and fresh. So that is a good feeling for Friday so that everything is in order come Monday. I also was listening to my audiobook and I finished Off the Deep End.
Okay.
Um, that book is wild. It's the type of thriller that like throws everything at you. It's like every multiple twists and like
Mm-hmm.
quite a few trigger warnings, I would say. And Rachel said something in the chat about trigger warnings that I'll get to, but I am also trying to get better at noting content warnings in reviews and just like mentally cataloging. And this is definitely a book that I think needs trigger warnings. And I also saw, I was looking at reviews, um, and I saw Gabby from Gabbing About Books. She uh, was not prepared for something towards the end of this book, trigger wise. And I think that really bothered her. So I'm going to make sure to put some triggers in my review of this book. So anyone who's considering reading Off the Deep End, if you want to check that out in a few hours, I'll have it there. But yeah, that was a wild book. That's I'm still kind of thinking about like how much I enjoyed it and like what my rating is because I wasn't personally triggered by anything, but it's like, is this good wild or bad wild? Like, was it too chaotic? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit longer, but still excited to have them do the discussion with the author. I think that will be
Yeah,
very interesting.
that's how I was kind of. Well, that's how I am with the haunted house. How to sell a haunted house.
Okay,
Um, because it has a lot of family issues in it, and it's like very. It like hit me real hard. I was like, how am I
really?
this way in a horror
Mm,
novel? But I was like relating to some of the things that the main character is going through, like
yeah.
so much, and I'm like, is he writing about my family? Like, what is
Wow.
dolls? But everything else, like the things. But I know like Rachel and Elizabeth and a lot of other people were related to like certain parts of it as well. So
Okay.
I was like, I don't. I hope it doesn't get like too into it because
Yeah. Yeah, it could go either way of like either you could feel really seen by it or it could be too close to home. Like, don't want to read
thankfully
about
like
that.
it's in like the middle area right now. So
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll see how the rest of the book goes. Nice. All right. Well, everyone else, let us know what you got done during these sprints, and we'll wrap it up. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Rachel said she's gonna try make quick Goodreads reviews for every book this year, so she can share trigger warnings. Um, and if I make more videos this year, it will probably be wrap up, so I can see what I read this year. Yeah, trigger warnings. I've talked to Rachel specifically about them a lot recently, and yeah, I also want to just get better overall at noting those down in reviews and stuff because it can really make a big difference to
yeah,
someone.
I talked to Elizabeth about that. I was like, I wish like because she recently watched a show that was kind of triggering for her. And I was like, I wish people just like it would not be that hard to just put a list of trigger warnings,
Yeah.
like at the beginning of a show or the beginning of a book, just so people are aware of like what they're getting into.
Yeah, it's like, in movies when like they flash the screen and it's just really vague. It's like this is PG-13 because of this, this, and this. But
Yeah,
like if they could change that to actually be helpful, like content warnings, that'd be nice. Like not just like use of profanity or whatever, but like if it's gonna address suicide or something. Like,
Exactly.
can we have that label?
Yeah, can we get a warning, please?
Yeah, for the things, for the actual content, not just like,
Not just
this is
graphic.
explicit content. Yeah, graphic content. Well, that's
Okay,
not really that helpful.
exactly.
Yeah. Hello, happy to make a sprint. Yeah, that was the last sprint for today, but I do these every Friday, usually every Friday at about this time. So definitely can catch you next time. Hopefully, you still got some stuff done during that sprint. Oh, Lordy. Rachel just got to chapter 19 and her reaction is just yelling, nope, nope, nope. And Gwen says, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh gosh.
Sounds like it's going to get wild. That's so funny. And Danielle's update is switched laundry, ran to the grocery store for a couple of things, and got to 15% of her book. Nice job. I was so productive. I'm obsessed now. Taking the sprint time to actually be productive. What a concept.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, once you realize the magic of sprints, it's like you can't go back.
Yeah.
You can't just be productive normally. It's like, is anybody doing sprints right now? I'm totally like that with reading in the evenings
Yeah.
because I feel like there's just always, pretty much every night, someone doing reading sprints. So it's
Yeah.
like, let me just pop those on and get my reading done for the night, and I can't do them without him.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Made it to page 354. Gwen, getting down to the end there. You'll definitely finish today if you keep reading this afternoon. Only worked that sprint. Phones got busy. Darn it, work.
Right.
96 pages left in my Kindle book. Nice. Finished Finley Donovan's Killing It, giving it 4 stars. Nice. Are you going to pick up the second one right away, or are you going to take a break? Ooh, now I'm going to power read it tonight. Nice. I'm thankful that I'm not really triggered by anything when I read. Yeah, I for the most part am not. My one like borderline trigger is like death of a child, and specifically like children the age of my children is, somewhat triggering, but that's not too common in books. So it took me 2 to 3 days to go through my thoughts with that book. So off the deep end. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good one for discussion for sure if we get a chance to discuss it not directly in front of the author. I'm interested to hear people's thoughts. Got my errands done and now still need to do financial stuff and clean the bathroom. Thanks for the motivation help. And I am one that loves quick chit chats and back to productivity. Awesome. That's what we do here. Glad it's helpful. Trigger warnings are greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's like so much upside for not that much downside.
Exactly.
Just to include it is not a big deal. So I think it's becoming more and more
Yeah.
common and people are talking about it more. So I think it will only become more and more accessible for people to find. So hopefully that's the case. Got like 1,000 steps folding laundry. Also, last load in the washer only took me 2 weeks and it all starts over tomorrow. Yeah, laundry's never done.
I'm one person in my laundry is never done.
I know. It's like if you're wearing clothes, you're generating dirty laundry. So,
Yeah, I hate it.
yeah. Yes, the generational trauma of haunted house is so relatable. I keep thinking he knew my family or something. Oh man, tough. I am never caught up on laundry. Props to you. Yeah, same here. Thank you for the sprints. Do you do weekly productivity sprints? Yes, I try to do every Friday. Every once in a while, I'll skip if there's something going on, but every Friday at around this time, I do sprints on my channel, and I love to be joined by my lovely friends like Kendall. Just got to 217 and we'll for sure finish it tonight. Ooh, Rachel, you are going to cruise through that second half of that book.
Yep.
Oh, I'm never actually caught up. Yeah. Are there any reading sprints tonight? Do you know of any?
The only one I know Books with Lexi. They're
Okay.
doing. They have like their book club reading sprints tonight, but I don't
Mm.
think you have to be like part of the book club to read or anything like that. I think you can just
Yeah,
join.
Books with Lexi, I see. It looks like Paperback and Planners is doing some journaling sprints. If anybody is interested in journaling, and that's all I see on my
Yeah.
subscriptions for tonight. And I got most of my prep done for tonight. This was fun hanging out, friends. Yes, Rachel, thanks for joining us. Glad you got everything prepped and good luck on the launch. I'm sure it will go great. I'm sure the collection will sell because it is super adorable.
Literally,
So
I'm gonna be over
good
here
luck
watching
with that.
for the rest of
Yeah.
the afternoon.
Yeah. I yeah, I'm gonna have to look at what I want to order. I have a discount code. Kendall maybe has a discount code too for having a lovely sleeve. So if you want a 20% off discount, they're pretty easy to find. So I have mine linked in my link tree, and I'm guessing yours is Kendall 20, maybe.
Yep.
Kendall 20 or Jordan 20, or I'm pretty sure you can do like
She has
Instagram 20 or Bookstagram 20 or
books to 20 or something.
Booksta 20. Yeah. Go looking. There are discount codes if anybody wants to use them for the launch. Summer, probably going to take a break, maybe listen to another book in between to break it up. Okay, in between the Finlay books. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for the sprints. Thank you for joining, Summer. One more work task, then you'll be off, Kat. Thank you for these workday sprints. Thank you for joining. I'm glad they're helpful. Thanks, Julie. Always fun having Friday chats with you too. Thanks, Danielle. Okay, yeah, join Robin's paperbacks and planners tonight. Yeah, she does journaling productivity sprints. Cool. Thanks, Gwen. Thank you, everybody, for joining as usual, helping us stay productive. I hope everyone has a good rest of their Friday and a good weekend. And I will most likely be back for sprints next Friday. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.